Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We've got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, sign up with Nova, guys. It's a really good sports book for all you single bettors out there. Commission free, so you're gonna make more money on your single bets. Take advantage of that here. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today. 15 matchups, starting with the Detroit Tigers versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Detroit plus 100 with the over-under at 9. Detroit coming into this matchup 43-24. Baltimore 26-38. Pitching for Detroit is Sawyer Gipson Long with an ERA of 7.38. Pitching for Baltimore is Cade Povich with an ERA of 5.59. Gipson, he's only pitched once this season. He pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Povich, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Detroit, they are coming off a 4-0 win against the Cubs here. Baltimore coming off an Athletics loss, losing 2 of the 3 of those games in the Athletics series. Detroit 5-0 against Baltimore, 12-5 on the road, where they've been really good here. Baltimore 4-10 at home, where they've played poorly. The unders hit in Baltimore's 8 of their last 10 against Detroit. Povich, hasn't been too horrible. Don't let that ERA fool you from Gipson Long. He's only pitched once this season. Gave up 3 runs here, so don't be scared of that ERA. I like that we're getting Detroit as dogs here. Povich, he hasn't been great on the mound. 1-4 on the mound. Yeah, I'll take a shot with Detroit plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Cleveland Guardians. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at minus 110 with the over-under at 8. Reds coming into this matchup 34-33. The Guardians 34-30. Pitching for the Reds is Andrew Abbott with an ERA of 2.18. Pitching for the Guardians is Slade Sassoni with an ERA of 4.87. Abbott, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Sassoni, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Cincinnati, they're on a 4-game winning streak, beating Cleveland yesterday 7-4. Cleveland, they've struggled, 4-6 in their last 10. Cincinnati 4-1 against Cleveland, where they've been pretty good head-to-head here. Abbott coming off that 5-run game, but his other games prior, he's only given up 1 run in his last 2 games prior to that. Sassoni, he's given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. At Cleveland, they just haven't really played well. You got Cincinnati coming into this hot, no value on either end really. I like Abbott on the mound, 5-1 on the mound. He's been very solid for Cincinnati. I think I'm gonna take the Reds on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at minus 140. The Marlins plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Marlins coming into this matchup 24-40. The Pirates 27-40. Pitching for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara with an ERA of 7.89. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 4.13. Sandy, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Honestly, that's probably like his best start of the season here. He's just been getting killed all year, giving up so many runs. He's given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. You got Keller, he's given up 10, coming off a 6-run game against the Astros. Miami 2-8 in their last 10, losing to Pitt yesterday 10-3. Pitt on a 4-game winning streak right now. Got a little bit of momentum here. Miami 0-5 on the road against Pittsburgh. 3-10 against Pitt. The overs hit in Pitt's 8 of their last 12 against Miami. Yeah, I'm just betting against Sandy. That's really just been a moneymaker this season. Bet against Sandy. And he's just been getting lit up on the mound. Pirates playing well right now. I'll take Pittsburgh at home today. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at minus 110 with the over-under at 9.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 40-26. The Phillies 38-28. Pitching for the Cubs is Colin Rio with an ERA of 3.59. Pitching for the Phillies is Mick Abel with an ERA of 0.79. Rhea, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Abel, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. Rhea, back-to-back 6-run games here. Abel's only given up 1 run in his only 2 starts this season. Cubs losing to the Phillies yesterday, 4-3. Phillies finally getting in the win column because they've just really struggled. Cubs 3-12 against Philly, 1-4 on the road against Philly, where they've struggled here. Abel's looked good in his 2 starts this season. Rhea, I mean, he's coming off getting lit up in back-to-back games against Cincinnati. No real value in this here. So I'm going to take the better pitcher right here, and I think I'm going to take the Phillies at home today. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Boston Red Sox. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 9.5. Rays coming into this matchup 36-30. Boston 32-36. Pitching for the Rays is Ryan Pepwall with an ERA at 3.20. Pitching for Boston is Lucas Giolito with an ERA of 6.42. Pepwall, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts, only given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. Giolito, he's coming off a 7-run game in the first inning. His 2 games prior only gave up 1 run, but he's coming off a bad Angels game. Tampa Bay beating Boston yesterday 10-8, 7-3 in their last 10. They're playing good baseball right now. 11-2 on the road against Boston, where they've been really good. Boston 1-5 at home. The overs hit in Boston's 4 of their last 6 against Tampa. Yeah, I really like Pepwall on the mound today, and yeah, not a game with any value really, so I'll take the Rays on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -160. The Nationals +130 with the over-under at 7.5. Washington coming into this matchup 30-35. The Mets 42-24. Pitching for Washington is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA at 2.87. Pitching for the Mets is Griffin Canning with an ERA at 2.90. For his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Back-to-back 0-run games from Gore, only giving up 1 run in his last 3 starts. Canning coming off a 0-run game. His 2 games prior, though, gave up back-to-back 3-run games. Washington coming off of back-to-back losing games against the Rangers. Mets on a 3-game winning streak coming off that Colorado sweep. Washington 0-7 on the road against the Mets. 2-8 against the Mets, where they've just been really good, or really bad. Mets 7-1 at home. Gore coming off some good starts here, but I just don't trust them on the road where they've had no success. I'll take New York at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Atlanta Braves versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Braves opening up as road favorites at -125. The Braves +105 with the over-under at 8.5. Let's see. Gotta look this stuff up manually here. All right, let's see. Pitching. There we go. Pitching for the Braves is Grant Holmes with an ERA at 3.99. Pitching for the Brewers is Quinn Priester with an ERA of 3.88. Holmes, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Priester, he's coming off 3 straight 1-run games. The Braves beating Milwaukee yesterday 7-1, ending their 7-game losing streak they were on. Brewers, they've dropped 2 in a row here. Atlanta still just 2-7 on the road. Been a real struggle, finally getting in the win column. Do we trust them here? That's the question. Priester's been very sharp on these last 3 starts. Holmes back-to-back 3-run games. I just can't believe Brewers are getting plus money again. I know it was a bad game yesterday, but I still don't trust the Braves. I'll take a shot at the Brewers +1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Kansas City Royals. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -200. Royals +170 with the over-under at 8.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 39-25. The Royals 34-32. Pitching for the Yankees is Max Fried with an ERA of 1.89. Pitching for the Royals is Noah Cameron with an ERA of 0.85. Fried, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. He's given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Overall, though, Fried's been very good on the mound. 8-1 on the mound for the Yankees this season. Cameron been very good, coming off a 0-run game against the Cardinals. He's only given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. Yankees coming off back-to-back Boston losses. Royals coming off a White Sox win. The Yankees 5-0 against the Royals. 5-1 on the road against the Royals, where they've been really good. Royals 3-8 at home, where they've struggled a bit. Pretty good pitching matchup, I would say. I mean, I kind of like, man, Royals getting very big plus money at home here. I do like Fried on the mound, but I don't know. This game just seems risky to pay minus 200 for the Yankees in this matchup. Royals aren't a bad team. Yeah, I'll take a Royals plus 1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at minus 125. Rangers plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 31-35. The Twins 34-30. Pitching for the Rangers is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 2.02. Pitching for the Twins is Simeon Woods Richardson with an ERA of 5.02. Mahle, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 7 runs on his last 3 starts. Richardson, he has given up 10 runs in his last starts, coming off a 6-run game. The Rangers, back-to-back wins against Washington. Minnesota, coming off a Toronto win, ending their 3-game losing streak they were on. Rangers just 3-8 against Minnesota. 2-5 on the road against Minnesota, where they've really struggled here, have not been good on the road. I don't know, no real pitching advantage, I would say. Mahle's looked bad in his last couple. I think I like the Twins here. Don't really like the Rangers. They've just been bad against them on the road, and they haven't been very consistent. I'll take the Twins at home today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Toronto opening up as road favorites at minus 115. Cardinals minus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 36-30. The Cardinals also 36-30. Pitching for Toronto is Chris Bassett with an ERA of 3.56. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 3.96. Bassett, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Toronto, coming off a St. Louis win yesterday, 5-4. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They're playing good baseball. St. Louis, they've dropped 2 in a row. Toronto 4-1 against St. Louis, where they've been very good. The over has hit in St. Louis is 10 of their last 14 against Toronto. Mikolas, he's coming off a 3-4 run game here. Bassett coming off a 1-run game, but his 2 games prior, he gave up 5 runs in back-to-back games here. Both pitchers been giving up some runs. Over's probably a better play here. I'm going to take the hot team, and it's Toronto. They're playing very good right now, and I'll take the Blue Jays on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at minus 180. The White Sox plus 150 with the over-under at 7.5. Chicago coming into this matchup 22-44. Houston 36-29. Pitching for the White Sox is Shane Smith with an ERA of 2.45. Pitching for Houston is Lance McCullers Jr. with an ERA of 4.44. Smith, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. McCullers coming off a 0-run game. He's given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. White Sox coming off a Royals loss. I think their little 3-game winning streak they were on. Houston coming off a Cleveland loss. White Sox just 1-9 on the road. 4-12 on the road against Houston, where they've really struggled here. Pretty good pitching matchup, I would say. But I just don't trust the White Sox on the road, so I'll take the Astros at home today. Next matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the Colorado Rockies. Giants opening up as road favorites at minus 240. The Rockies plus 190 with the over-under at 11.5. Giants coming into this matchup 38-28. The Rockies 12-53. Pitching for the Giants is Kyle Harrison with an ERA of 4.34. Pitching for the Rockies is Carson Palmquist with an ERA of 8.50. Harrison, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Palmquist, he has given up 12 runs coming off a 4-run game. 0-4 on the mound, giving up a lot of runs. Giants, they're on a 5-game winning streak. They just swept the Braves in that 3-game series. Colorado, they just got swept by the Mets. San Francisco, 8-1 against the Rockies here. Rockies 0-5 at home. Yeah, just betting against the Rockies. That's just kind of what we do here, and we'll take the Giants on the road. Next matchup, we got the Athletics versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at -145. The Athletics +120 with the over-under at 9. The Athletics coming into this matchup 26-42. The Angels 31-34. Pitching for the Athletics is Mitch Spence with an ERA of 4.09. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Soriano with an ERA of 4.11. Spence, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Soriano, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Athletics coming off an Angels loss yesterday, 4-7. A nice win for the Angels at home. The Athletics 0-6 against the Angels, 5-13 on the road against the Angels, where they've really struggled. Soriano's given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Spence has also given up 10 runs here. Maybe we get an over kind of game today. But, yeah, I like the Angels here. Athletics have just been horrible on the road against them. I'll take LA at home today. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus San Diego Padres. Dodgers opening up, actually both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 8. Dodgers coming into this matchup 40-27. Padres 37-28. Pitching for the Dodgers is Matt Sauer with an ERA of 3.05. Pitching for the Padres is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 4.72. Sauer, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Cease, he's given up 3 runs in 3 straight games. Dodgers beating the Padres yesterday in a close one, 8-7. They're 6-2 against the Padres here. Padres, the overs hit in 5 of their last 7 against the Dodgers. Sauer's only pitched once, pitched that Athletics game where they won 19-2. Cease just consistently gives up runs here. I don't really love him on the mound. 1-5 on the mound. He has not really been good. So I think I'm going to take the Dodgers on the road today in a pick'em game. Then the last matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -115. Seattle -105 with the over-under at 9. Seattle coming into this matchup 33-32. Arizona 32-34. Pitching for Seattle is Brian Wu with an ERA of 2.83. Pitching for Arizona is Brandon Fad with an ERA of 5.51. Wu, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Fad, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Seattle coming off an Arizona loss yesterday, 8-4. Seattle finally ending their 3-game losing streak they were on. Seattle's still good. They're 7-2 on the road against Arizona. 10-5 against Arizona here. Just played bad yesterday. They're 1-6 in their last 7. Not the best matchup on the board. Fad's coming off some bad starts. 5-8-3. He's given up 16 runs in his last 3 starts. Wu's given up 7. Yeah, I just don't know if I love the pitching for Arizona today. That's a lot of runs to be given up. I think I'm going to take Seattle on the road today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.